Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy, and I am so happy that you are here with me today. This is your weekly reading for June 3rd to June 9th, so I will be concentrating on your incoming energies, so there may be multiple messages coming through. I'm going to clarify with the tarot. We are going to do some moon energy cards because we are going to be having that new moon on June 6th in Gemini. We'll do a manifest success card to see money, career, and finances. We're going to do overall your angel messages, the messages your angels would like to share with you, and then we're going to close out the reading with your angel number. So remember that this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you find that it is not resonating with you this week, please also check out your rising and moon sign. I have already meditated and prepared the cards for this reading, Scorpio, but let's cleanse the space together before we begin. So I'm going to do that by ringing the bell. So you're going to hear a loud bell sound now. Okay, Scorpio. So let's get right into your energies. So let's find out what's happening and what are those incoming energies for you, Scorpio, as we move through the very first full week of June. We are in Gemini season, lots of communications coming into play. You might be joining community events. There's lots of community things coming into play in June. A lot more focus is being put on things as well. So let's find out. Spirit, angels, and guides for Scorpio. What would you like to share? What are those energies? Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right. All right, you've got some very interesting energies. But before we get into them, let's look at the bottom of the deck. And we are, all right, interesting, because in your pre-shuffle, the woman holding a coin did come out, number 42. Let's start right here with number 13, financial constraints. We all feel them. We all feel that pinch every once in a while. And it is totally normal. It helps us to refocus our plans, especially if we feel like something maybe wasn't working. So we want to make sure that we, get this under wraps. So you might be feeling that you're just coming out of, because it's at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you are coming out of this. You're coming out of those, where you had felt that maybe your finances were a little bit tied up. And now you might, really, we're going to move towards releasing those financial burdens. It could have something to do with your family. So maybe, for some of you, it could be that maybe, some family expenses have come up and it's just put you under a little bit of a pinch. And, you are planning really wisely for the long term here. With number 42, the woman holding a coin, this is more earthly energy, but it definitely is energy, of working towards a long-term financial plan. It's not as if you're having money difficulties. It's just as if maybe something unexpected, a bill or something to do with family has kind of surfaced its way here into your energies, and you're figuring out how to release it. So the woman holding a coin, again, no gender, this very much could be your energy. Again, you are really, really diligent on making sure that you keep your finances tight, that you keep your finances in check. And, again, you are very much nurturing. Even though you are very practical in your thinking, you are also you always think about what's best for your family and for those people that are around you. And you will make sacrifices financially for those that you love because you want to make sure that everybody is okay. And interesting enough, you've got a number 4 with the family, happy family. Number 13 in numerology is also number 4. So 2 4s on the bottom of the deck. It is still all about your stability and security. So it's not in any way disrupting that. It's just a little blip in the road. So you got number 2, journey. You are setting forth on a whole new journey, Scorpio, and it's about time. All the transformations, of course, that take place for you. It's really nice to see that your journey is now something that you're embarking on. You're really feeling revitalized. The energy is really positive here because you also have number 1, the sun. The sun is leading you down this new path. So again, your vibration, your energetic vibration is really rising. You are feeling as if, you're really starting to feel as if things are turning in your favor and that things are starting to feel a little bit more positive for you. Things are starting to fit. The synchronicities of everything are starting to fit together. The yin and the yang. Number 22, very powerful number there. And I think you're really starting to see how things are starting to balance themselves out for you. Those energies are really synchronized in a nice way. And number 23 in numerology is number 5. Fives are all about adjustments. It's all about change. Things are changing. Where you may have been feeling like things were all tied up, whether that was emotions or, finances, I feel like you're going to really start to see a release as we move through this first week of June. Now, let's keep in mind also that on June 6th, we have the new moon in Gemini. So that's going to be a really good time to set those intentions to release some old cycles and bring in some new journeys, new paths. And of course, it being in Gemini, your focus is going to be really about acquiring knowledge, communicating effectively, and really affirming your plans. Really making sure that you are setting those intentions in a very positive way. So let's get right into the clarifications of the cards. Let's see the Seven of Cups in your pre-shuffle. 7 of Cups came up in your pre-shuffle. I mean, you've got lots of things you want to accomplish, Scorpio. It's not just one thing. It's not just 2 things. It's a multitude of things. You have a lot of dreams and wishes, and you know what? You're trying to figure out how to prioritize them. So let's find out with this journey. Let's see what's happening with the journey coming into play here for June 3rd to the 9th. Let's find out. And the 7 of Cups came up again. Your mind is so full. You've got a lot going on in your mind. This journey is something that you are really want to take action with. But you're trying to figure out, you're a little confused because there's so many different directions that you can go. The 7 of Cups can be sometimes, castles in the air, thinking about all the wonderful things that we want to transpire in our lives. There's like that dreamy state. But what I love that you got with this card, because cards on their own can be something, but when you put them in combination with something, it gives it a different meaning. The Knight of Swords with the 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups being that sense of confusion, but the Knight of Cups saying, no way. I got the clarity. I got the information. I got the knowledge. I'm moving forward. I'm taking action. These aren't just going to be dreams that are in my mind. They are dreams that I'm going to make come true. And I'm going to take each one of these cups and I'm going to prioritize which one is the most important. And then I'm going to set forth on my new adventure, down my new path, and I am going to create my sense of prosperity and abundance. All my dreams are coming true. You're not going to stand back on that. You're not going to feel a sense of confusion or a sense of feeling all tied up. You're going to release that. So let's find out with the sun energy. Let's see what the spirit angels and guides would like to share with you with this beautiful sun energy. Positive movement forward. Absolutely. Closing out cycles, bringing in new energy. I love it. All right. So you got number 8, strength. So interesting enough, the sun is ruled by Leo. And number 8, strength, is also Leo. So you've got a lot of Leo energy here, meaning, you know what? The sun is shining on you right now. You are embarking on a really nice path here. That journey is really opening up a lot of new doors for you. A lot of limitless or endless possibilities. As you can see, you've got the 8, the endless, the infinity sign over top of your head here. You're protected by the lion. You have the courage and the strength to do this. You're not going to sit back and you're not going to let your dreams just be dreams anymore. You're ready to put them into action. You also got number 21, the world. So some of you could be embarking on a new journey. You could be planning on a trip, or you could be planning on traveling. Something where it's something completely new for you. Now that things are starting to really feel in balance and you're releasing that all tied up energy, you're really starting to feel as if you can start adding some really nice long-term plans of travel into your being here. I believe that for some of you, you really are going to embark on that. You're not going to let financial constraints stand in your way. You're going to figure out how to release those. You're going to figure out how to bring that stability into your life. Number 21, the world. Again, closing out cycles. So again, on the 23rd of May, we had the full moon in Sagittarius. And that was a good time to really close out cycles in your life. And you also got number 18, the moon. So the moon energy is, it's very much like Cancer energy. It can be a little bit of Pisces energy as well. It's very intuitive energy. Sometimes it is, our deepest fears or our unknowns, our, things that, things we don't really know what's going to happen. None of us know. So it can be that little bit of fear. But I also believe that the moon is showing up because that new moon on June 6th is going to be a real impactful new moon for you. I really believe that there's a lot of communications that are coming into play for you. I think you're receiving a lot of information that is going to really help you to close out certain cycles in your life and give you the strength to embark on something new. You have to remember that the energy behind this whole bunch of, behind these cards is that sun energy, and that's very positive energy. You're breaking through whatever insecurities or unknowns were kind of holding you back, and you're closing out those cycles. You're using your intuition because, again, Scorpio, you are very, very intuitive, a very intuitive sign anyway. And I really believe that you are really feeling that, you're really starting to feel that things are starting to move in a much more unified direction for you. Hence why you got the yin and the yang. It's balancing all those energies to really bring everything into synchronicity. So let's find out what spirit angels and guides would like to share with the yin and the yang energy. Thank you so much. Oh, you have a flipper there too. Okay. So let's see here. The Chariot, again, you're intuitively moving forward. See, all tied up. So you were feeling all tied up because things were not in balance. You were feeling the shadow side, number 15. So the shadow side is like the devil, and it's where, we feel like we are feeling all tied up. And I really feel this is why you are getting these cards. You may have been feeling, again, that financial, you may have been feeling that your finances have been a little bit, making you feel a little strapped. But you, again, are finding the balance. You're figuring out how to balance all of these energies as well. You might be seeing yourself as all tied up, but realistically, you are not. You have the choice to walk away because the Eight of Swords is more of a mental blockage. It's not a physical one. It's just how you're seeing this situation. So all you have to do is release that blindfold, because once you have that clarity, once you know exactly the path that you need to go on, you're going to easily be able to walk away from this energy. And Scorpio, you know exactly what is the right directions to go and what are not our best directions to go. Hence why the Devil card or the shadow side is here. We all have a shadow side to us. It is absolutely, completely normal. And I believe that you are moving away from that. So if there has been any sort of toxic energies or, again, just I sometimes the devil can be us really feeling tied up to a certain situation, whether it's an emotional situation or a physical situation. It's figuring out how do we release ourselves from that energy. And it has a lot to do with balancing out your energies. Again, with that yin and the yang is being able to figure out how when to take the action to actually move out of that energy. Now, number 7, the Chariot. This is a Cancer card as well. This is using your intuition to really feel a sense of victory. You're moving in the right direction, Scorpio. You're headed for a whole new path, and you are intuitively being guided into the right direction. You know where you need to release energies, and you know exactly the proper energy you need to move forward. Remember, you have the sun energy guiding you in the right direction. You are feeling extremely confident right now, especially with 2 Leo cards. Feeling that sense of confidence and courage to move in the right direction. So I feel victory is coming into play for you. King of Cups can very much be your energy. You are very intuitive. Again, intuition is coming up a lot in your readings. Whatever turbulent waters there are, the King of Cups, no gender, has the strength and the ability to move past it. You aren't going to let that disrupt you in any way. Nothing stands in your way. Emotionally, you are extremely strong. You are using, again, your strength, your courage, you're using to guide your chariot into the right direction to release yourself from any type of situation where you know that if you were to choose to go down that path, that it would not be the best path for you. And that's okay. We all get tempted to do those things. We all have temptation. Every single day we're tempted for something. But I really feel as if you're really working and balancing out all your energies. Let's find out with this all tied up. Let's see how we are breaking the cycle of this. Again, with that chariot, you're feeling a sense of victory here. You're definitely feeling a sense of victory. There we go. And you got the Three of Cups. I love this. This is beautiful energy. The Three of Cups is all about moving, you're moving away from all your difficulties here because there's a sense of celebration here. And you're doing it not by yourself. You're doing it with a group of people. You are really feeling that sense of release here. You're not feeling that tied up anymore. So I want to further clarify this here because with this all tied up and this Three of Cups, let's find out if we can get a little bit more information on what that is. Okay, we're feeling a sense of release here because we're celebrating something. Indecision. Let's see, you're getting some information. So there's definitely some information that's coming into play here that's going to create this sense of celebration. The reason you're feeling all tied up is because you need to make a decision and you've got your blindfold on, again, just like you have your blindfold on in the Eight of Swords, and you have your arms crossed over your heart. It's like emotionally you are blindfolded and you're not ready. You're feeling a sense of not being able to move forward. So that's why you're feeling tied up. But the King of Swords was the next card that came up. And the King of Swords is very much air energy. So with us being in Gemini season, I believe that, it definitely represents air energy. More so probably Libra energy. It's definitely fairness, justice. It's really feeling like balance is coming into play. You're able to release, again, the blindfold to really see truth and integrity here. There's a lot of honesty here. The King of Swords, again, no gender, doesn't really, show a lot of emotion. Not like the King of Cups. The King of Cups is emotionally grounded and makes decisions based on emotions to a certain extent, but very grounded. The King of Swords makes decision based on logic and information. So I believe that you're going to be acquiring some sort of knowledge that's going to release this indecision that you feel, and it's going to release that all tied up. This is why there's a celebration here. So for some of you, if you've been going through any sort of legality, I really believe that justice is coming into play for you. And I believe that you're going where you've been at a standstill and feeling those financial constraints and feeling all tied up. I believe that that energy is going to be released. And I believe there's a celebration coming into play. This is going to create a whole new world for you. And you have number 14, Temperance. Blending your world harmoniously together, and you're really starting to feel like balance is coming into play. Where there was a lack of peace and harmony, you are now restoring that. Those synchronicities of those energies are all coming into play for you as well, and really helping to guide you down this journey towards peace and happiness. So that could be for some of you. It's not for all of you, but there definitely for some of you could be some sort of action that you've been taking legally, and it's really been putting you and your family on hold financially. But a new journey is coming into play. You are taking action because a lot of new information is coming out for you, and you are guided by that sun energy to move positively forward. And again, your chariot, you are leading your chariot down a whole new path that's bringing you a sense of victory. There's a victory to be won here, and the victory is that peace and balance being restored in your life. So now let's get your moon energy cards, because with that new moon that's coming on June 6th, Scorpio, let's find out. Let's see. That's definitely one card there. I'm going to see if I can get one more. Let's put that one there for now. Let's see if we can get one more for you. So setting new intentions as we move through this first week of June. So the first moon energy, it says it's the new moon in Aries, and it's saying it's time to take action. Again, you are taking action. That Knight of Swords is all about taking action. You're ready. No time to be stagnant. It's time to move forward. You are working through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. There you go. You are working through that moon energy. You're working through your fears. You're starting to understand it all. And what that's bringing you is the full moon in Pisces, balance, spirituality, and practicality. And that's your temperance. So you're bringing balance back into your life in a practical way, in a practical sense. So, you know, you're not only using your emotions to help guide you to break this chain of feeling all tied up, but you're also using your your intelligence, you're using the knowledge that's coming into play for you, and you're really focusing your energies on how to unleash this sense of feeling tied up. And you're bringing in a beautiful victory, a beautiful celebration with people that are on the same team as you. This is your soul tribe of people that care for you. They want to be there to help really bring all this success into your life. So there's something very good happening in this week. A mix of energies. There's a lot of mix of energies. Again, that's why you got the yin and the yang. But I believe that it's time for you to take action. This will be the week of action. So let's now do your manifest success cards. Let's find out, you know, what's happening financially for the week. Career, money, and finance. Let's see if we can get one more. And we'll see. Well, we'll go one more time here. There we go. All right. So you got the turtle. So money is coming in slowly. It's a steady progress, which is really nice. You know, things are starting to really move in the right direction. For career, some of you could be moving for work. And again, with the World card and the Journey card being the first two cards, you could be faced with, you know, a choice to figure out which direction to go with your work. Everything is in good time, meaning that it might be a slow process, but it's a steady process. It's a process that's really going to benefit you long term. And then you also got the heart, which is all about emotional spending, joint finances, and being supported. Again, you have a support system in this Three of Cups, people that really care and love you. You're not alone in this. For some of you, you could have a job that you really love doing. Some of you could be a counselor or a guide in some sense. But, you know, again, emotional spending, sometimes that's why we feel a bit of those financial constraints. Maybe you're just living and indulging in the moment a little bit, but you know what? It's okay. We all have to do that. It's what brings us our sunshine. It's what brings us our happiness. But then we put it all back into perspective. We start to balance things out, and everything starts to, again, it all starts to really make sense. But bask in the moment, enjoy in that moment of the celebration, because I believe that this week, Scorpio, there is a win of some sort. There is a victory of some sort, and I believe that you will be celebrating it with people that have that same agenda as you, that they have that same love for you, and again, they're on the same page as you. So again, it's people that you really enjoy spending your time with that you're celebrating this with. You're not going to feel that sense of being tied up, especially once we, again, you know, when we release ourselves from this week, June 3rd to the 9th, I believe that you're going to be we're going to be in a totally different energy as we enter the next week. All right, so now let's get your angel cards. This will tie up the reading together, and it's the messages really that the angels would like to share with you. Okay, this is really kind of, let's see what the angels really want you to know for this week, Scorpio. Spirit, angels, and guides. What else would you like to share? I believe that there is definitely a celebration of some sort on the horizon for you this week. You're going to have a sense of emotional release, which is going to be absolutely beautiful. So you got the Four of Gabrielle. Time for a celebration. Okay, so they're reiterating that there is a celebration coming into play here. Abundant rewards for hard work, because you've put a lot of effort, you've put a lot of thought into everything here. Release yourself from burdensome situations. So release yourself from these burdens. They're situations that no longer need or even really a part of your life anymore. You're going to release those, and you're going to really celebrate this beautiful win. And then you got the Eight of Gabrielle. It's a great deal of activity. So there's a lot of things happening for you during the course of this week. Sudden and immediate results. So action is being taken, and we know that because you got that Knight of Swords. You're not just sitting around. You're taking action. And important communications. So there's a lot of communications and a lot of messages coming into play for you that are going to bring you that sense of release, and they're going to bring you that celebration. So know that abundant rewards for hard work are on the horizon for you. Everything that you feel has been slow and steady and, you know, may have had its little ups and downs is all coming full circle for you, and it's bringing in a lot of happiness and celebration. So to close out your reading, let's get your angel number and the affirmation along with it. So Spirit, Angels, Guides for Scorpio. What is the angel number as they move through the first full week of June? And you got 1010. So it's up to you. I mean, everything, the choice is always up to us, but this is up to you. Moderation, patience. That's why you got the turtle. Things might be coming in slowly, but they're coming in steadily. Clarity, joy, movement, self-realization, taking action, and unconditional love. Very much a reflection of everything that's going on in your cards today. It's time to put those long-cherished ideas into action, right? Let's put those 7 of Cups into action. You will soon come into contact with the appropriate individuals, circumstances, and resources. Everything you will experience, eventually you will experience joy as well as brand new opportunities. You need to trust in this process. So again, choice. We always have choice. The choice is always going to be ultimately up to you, and it depends on how you filter through these cards. But just know that you have got a lot of movement coming into play. That is your 8 of Gabrielle. You are taking action. That is that Knight of Swords. And you are going to really be with the people that are like-minded, that want to support you in this celebration. And trust this process, because you're going to see a whole bunch of opportunities. I think that when we get into the second week of June, we are going to see a whole new energy shift for you, Scorpio. And 1010. So remember, 1010, any synchronicities of 1010, that is your angels trying to get your message to let you know that they want to send you, that they're trying to send you messages. So be very, very in tune with 1010. That's all that I have for you today, Scorpio. I hope that you found parts of this resonate with you and that you enjoyed your reading. If so, please leave comments, because I do enjoy reading them. Please also consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. And until next time, sending you love, light, and positive vibes.